Hello. Have you ever noticed that you hang out with certain people and you start to kind of act like them, or they kind of start to act like you? Because you know what? People's personalities, people's way of doing things rubs off on each other. So you got to make sure you're around the right people. If you're not around the right people, you might start acting differently. Like you might have been a loyal ass boyfriend, loyal ass husband. You start hanging out with them ratchet dudes that go to the strip club every day and they're throwing money up in the air, and you're like, I don't even have any money. And they give you some money, so you throw that money up in the air, and then the little extra money you do get from overtime or your little hustle that you got on the side, you start throwing it at these girls. And it ain't the girls' fault, because they're just making money, shaking the tail feather, and they want to get paid, and they're doing what they got to do. But you notice now that these guys you start hanging out with are here sleeping with these young stripper ladies, and then you're like, what is going on? And then you start sleeping with a young stripper lady, and then before you know it, you're broken up with your girl, your wife, and then your life's falling apart. Your kids hate you. They're like, you went got Gatorade and never came back. And you're like, I don't even know what I was doing. I was hanging out with the wrong people. Start hanging out with the right people, because the wrong people, if you hang out with the wrong people, they can get you to do bad things, and you won't even know you're doing it. And by the time you know you're doing it, you're like, man, I made some mistakes. Make sure you're hanging out with the right people.